What is up, guys? Welcome back to Komotovlogs 2025. I miss you all so much. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's been a little while since I posted last, and if you notice, we got a little bit of a color change going on here. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know what's up. To all of you guys who might be new to the channel or just haven't caught up with me since last season, let me introduce you to my 2017 Honda Rebel 500. This is actually Nina from the future. I have filmed this video 3 times already and I've had audio issues with every single clip. So bear with me as I try and catch you guys up to where I know this video is edited to. I'm gonna drop you guys right into Chesapeake Beach. That was my adventure for the day. But first, a little catching up. I mentioned this a couple times in the video, so I want to let you know that I'm going to do my best to be back on YouTube, to start posting again. That was a little bit scary. He had no idea that road stopped, I don't think. Anyways, I want to get back to posting. I miss you guys on YouTube. I miss talking to all of you. However, I have a new job. I left the coffee industry. So I was in the coffee industry for 2.5, 3-ish years, and there just wasn't a lot of growth happening there anymore. And so I decided to take a huge leap, and I am now a wedding coordinator. So I commute every day now over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm talking stunning views. I just can't even explain it. I catch the sunset almost every single day, and so far I am loving every aspect of this new job. However, as you can imagine, hello to my friends. As you can imagine, it's a pretty demanding job. So I'm gonna be working Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and I'll have random weekdays off here and there. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Love that color.
Thank you. The MT-03?
Yep.
You stunt it?
No.
Ride safe.
No.
Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know what I was talking about anymore. The long, or the short of it rather, is that I have a new job, so I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys informed, keep you updated, keep filming, keep putting out videos, and show you what adventures we get up to with the Rebel 500. I'm so excited. Her name is Firefly, and I've got some merchandise ideas up my sleeve, so let me know if you guys are interested. You might see my new logo in this video. It depends if how confident I was feeling in the idea when I put this video together. But let me know if you guys are interested in any merchandise, and I'll see. I'm thinking about doing like neck gaiters with my logo on it in a couple different colorways. Anyway, I'm gonna do my final downtown loop for the day, and I will drop you guys in Chesapeake Beach with me from much earlier today. When I tell y'all I'm dedicated to you, okay? I just pulled over to replace the battery in the GoPro because this place has the most beautiful view as soon as you come into the town. Y'all gotta see that. Oh, but I guess while we're here, I mean, this is a nice spot to show you guys the bike. Check it out. I will link everything in the bio that I put on this bike and who it came from, and thank you to all the companies that supported this bike build, because without you guys, it wouldn't have happened. I love my Coffmans. It definitely sounds different on the 500 than the 300. It doesn't thump quite as much. People still hear me before they see me, which I love. So I got a custom sissy bar. Y'all know I'm all about something that's girly but still badass, and this has been an awesome addition for the trips that we've done so far. I got my T-Rex sliders back on, of course, and my crash bars. I got my Vans grips here, custom levers, of course, because I got baby hands, so I got to be able to pull those levers in a little bit. Mustang seat. Like I said, I've done about 1,200 miles on this so far, and I'm loving every single second. I would say the biggest or most noticeable change is going from stock tires to Cruise Tech. So when I got the bike, it had stock tires on them. They needed to be replaced anyways, but I'm talking like the bike was tracking every dip, every groove, anything I hit in the road. It just felt really unstable, and it was affecting my steering as well. So we went ahead and put brand new Cruise Techs on there, and these make a world of difference. If you are a new rider, I would highly recommend getting Cruise Techs because this bike just dips now. It's incredible. Future modifications for the bike coming up. I gotta get rid of these or do something with them. They're driving me crazy. But I've got the tail tidy over here, which I love. I actually soldered everything under here for this, which is pretty cool. First time doing anything like that. So I've got that tail tidy. I really love my light. I love how it all ties into the sissy bar. And I just want to be able to clean up the front end a little bit so it fits the vibe a little bit. I don't really like the neon yellow with the orange. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can find to fix that. I believe also that these are SCL mirrors on here. So they're a little bit bigger than your standard Rebel mirrors, and I love these. I don't know that I'm confident enough of a rider yet to do like any kind of, what are they called? I don't know, like the side mirrors or anything like that. I really utilize these mirrors a lot. So as much as I'd like to kind of clean that section up there, I really don't think I will. And guys, I hate to say it, but I might have to add a windshield. I really thought I liked the clean look here, but this is getting kind of like distracting. I think maybe just a small tinted windshield right there might not be a bad idea for a little bit of wind deflection, bug deflection, and of course just to kind of clean this section up here. So yeah, those are my plans, but all in all, I'm absolutely loving this bike. Makes me feel like a different person being able to just start it up and go. Let's get into Chesapeake Beach, one of my favorite places in the universe. Wait till y'all see this view I'm talking about. I should remember how to get to where I want to go. Guys, look. I just love it here. It's a little bit of a sleepy town. I imagine during summer it's probably really busy, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Remember, signage. It's this way. Yeah, to the boardwalk. That's where we want to go. I wonder if this light is going to know that I'm here. Oh, it does. Wow, it knows. There's often a lot of motorcycles down here, so it's usually just a really nice time. But anyways, guys, story time. So yesterday I actually took the bike out for the first time. I filmed a whole video. I had no audio. I was heartbroken when I got home, but besides the point. So I went to go get the bike from storage. Birch had mentioned to me that my bike might be dead, and so he is away right now in Daytona for bike week, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to bump start my bike. And I've never walked this bike. Like, I just haven't had to yet. I haven't had to like push it anywhere or do something like that without it being under its own power. So I was really focused on making sure that I could push this bike up the hill at the storage unit to get it started if I had to. Well, y'all, I pushed this bike all the way up the hill and walked back down to the car
to go get my keys.
And that is when I realized I was an idiot and I had literally forgotten to put the keys in the bike to get it started. So after pushing it all the way up the hill, I then walked my sorry ass back up the hill with my keys in my hands, put the keys in the bike, and it started first try. So today it feels a lot like my shoulders were ripped out of their sockets. But you know, we're rocking some ibuprofen, and that's just the kind of day that it's gonna be today. So it is what it is. But it is a skill I didn't know I had. I've never had to push this bike, so I'm kind of glad I was able to do it. No, I'm very glad I was able to do it. What I mean is knowing that if it came to it, I'd be able to push this bike wherever I needed to, which is quite a feat because if I'm not mistaken, this bike is like 480 pounds. I could be wrong there. If I'm wrong, I'll put the actual weight right here. Oh my gosh, I just love this little town. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Maybe like walk around some of the shops. They're usually closed when I'm here because I'm usually here on the weekend. I've never really come down here on a weekday. So I guess we'll see what's happening, if it's busy, what's open. There's a little cafe that I really like, but maybe I'll go sit down for lunch or something. Oh yeah, the parking lot that I usually park in is like empty, which is pretty crazy actually. Yeah, usually this is literally packed with people, so here looks like a good spot for me. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna switch to iPhone for a little while, film some clips for you guys. Welcome to Chesapeake Beach. Okay, weird angle, but there's a lot of people around, so I'm gonna be quiet. But this place is so cute. I'm by the boardwalk, or I'm at the boardwalk, on the boardwalk, and everybody's walking. There's lots of walkers, and everybody's like, good afternoon, how are you, hi. It's just like the nicest place ever. Look how gorgeous this view is. It's stunning. This is why it's one of my favorite places. I just watched a guy put these out for all the dogs, little bones. So cute. well guys, I just had lunch at a lovely little spot that I've been wanting to try out for a little while now. And I think this might conclude my trip to Chesapeake Beach. I'm gonna go see if I can find a cool outro spot. Alright guys, well that concludes our trip to Chesapeake Beach. Thanks for tagging along with me today. And like I mentioned, I would like to be back properly very, very soon. I just gotta get a handle on this new job, figure out my actual days off, and then I'll be able to ride and film as much as I possibly can. Leave me a comment and let me know what your 2025 goals are for riding this year, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Oh, this feels so good. I don't know if I'll put this in the video or not, but guys, winter has been really, really tough on me this year. And your mental health is so important, and I had just been trying to find my peace where I can. I've been really focusing on staying calm and reducing stress. I got some really, really bad family news in October, and I have days where it doesn't bother me, and I have days where it feels like my heart is splitting in two and there's nothing I can do about it. And that's just kind of where I'm at. And then I'm going through this massive like transition period of knowing exactly what my job was and doing the same thing, driving the same place every day for 2.5, 3 years. It's taken a massive toll on me, and just all of this change all at once. And just make sure you keep doing things that keep your mental in check. Take care of yourselves. And whatever that means to you, do it. And I am just so blessed to be out here today, and this weather is incredible. I feel like myself. So if you still have chilly weather and you can't get out and ride yet, just really focus. It's only a few more weeks, and before we know it, we'll all be complaining that it's 90 degrees and it's too hot to ride. But things are coming. I wonder if I'm ever gonna actually remember to clean my windshield, my face shield, the thing on the helmet you look through. Llamas or alpacas, I don't know which one. That was cool. A whole farm of them. Listen, one thing I'll give these Harley guys credit for, these dudes be out in t-shirts. But how do you guys not get freezing cold? You had fingerless gloves on, but your fingers are the things that get cold the fastest. Can you tell I'm getting used to chatting to you guys again?